Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching me from. I remain your humble boy, Jenny Berry, and you're welcome to Jenny Berry Talk Show. Today's episode, we'll be talking about the CBN government and Banky Wellington, popularly known as Banky W, but the saga where they go on now, you get. So first of all, let's talk about this CBN government. CBN government have implicated the law that says if you has an account in any of this bank, you must give them your social media handle. Of which me, I don't recommend that. Why will I give you my social media handle? What do you want to do with it? At least this thing is against the law. First of all, it's against the law. I never hear that one would you say because you get account here, you can't ask for your social media platform. It's not as in I don't see. They are not even asking for just one. Your all Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, your personal phone number. That one was included before. Your house address, that one sure before. If you want to go up on account, definitely they'll ask for your house address. So these things now they want implicated into law. Like before you have an account, if you have an account before with them, you must bring your social media handle to your. I don't understand. I don't get why will I bring my social media handle? Why will I give it to you? What do you want they monitor me for? I just want to know. At least I don't know whether I want to second to this thing. For me, it's a no for me. See, as I put the talk, I say I get account. Man, no, I don't say I get account normally, so I dey talk on my behalf. But if you're okay with it, fine. No, but for me, I think it's a no for me. It's not a good idea. It's not really a good idea for me. So I'll play you guys the video so you guys just watch it and relax. I'll be back soon.
Central Bank of Nigeria has asked financial institutions in the country to obtain the social media handle, email addresses, telephone numbers, residential addresses, and more of their customers. This forms part of its new customer due diligence regulations and is in a bid to further deepen the identification process in the banking system. The Apex Bank disclosed this in its newly released Central Bank of Nigeria Customer Due Diligence Regulations 2023 document. The CBN states that its new regulation was created to provide additional customer due diligence measures for financial institutions under its regulatory purview. Well, this is a new development, and Nigerians are asking that with the BVN, NIMC, utility bills, phone numbers, and of course email addresses and other documents, all this should be enough.
What do you do? You're managing it.
I feel your passion, Frank. I feel your passion, honestly. But then let's also remember that all they're asking for is the social media handle.
It is against the law.
Hang on,
it's against
Frank.
the law. It's against the data protection law.
Hang on.
It's against the constitution.
They're not asking for your login details. No. They're just asking for the handle so they could monitor your activities on social media.
It. Monitor.
Hang on,
monitor.
Frank.
It's a huge violation.
Hang on, Frank.
You watch the guy is a no for me for a bank to have your social media handle. What does they want to do with it? It's a question. If they give they don't even have to give any good reason. You don't have to give any good reasons. So for me, that what will I say? That law should be abolished. Should be abolished. It's not something to talk about. And this other one is about Banky W. I know some of you don't know what they happen. I don't hear the gist here. But I'll be doing my research normally before I come here. I need to do my research so that I get news to talk to now. And if you just come here, you come there like, okay, I get see what I can't tell you now, and it's not true. I need to gather more news. You get. So the drama started on Friday with this girl. You see the girl I show you now. Her name is Nyola. First of all, let me break this down to you. I know many people will not understand this. Let me break this down to you. Nyola was signed into Banky W record label back then. You know, say Banky W nice signs Case and Whiskey. So back then they do things together, they tour together, they do music together. But I didn't know if they dated. I don't know. Some people they say my ex-girlfriend. And you guys know that Bankole Wellington is married to Adesowa. Of course, people still know. So they say he shit with him. as in, you guys know Banky W is married to Adesuwa, and they said Banky W shifted on his wife. So which social media catch fire blaze, even Twitter, Instagram, everybody talk about it. So I stumbled about this very post that says, you see this three men, they are saga. So first of all, you see two Baba, Yale Edoche and Banky. In the previous interview, Two Baba talk about men are polygamous in nature. That a man can love you and still cheat on you. People blast and left and right, you know the story now. So, because not all men cheat, that's true. So if you are cheating, you need to be clarified. Say, okay, I did cheat. Tell your wife, say you did cheat on her. Not use that one as an excuse. When they say all men cheat, we will not take that one. So that one come pass. Then second is this Yeledoshi matter about him getting a second wife and the first wife does not approve of it, blah blah blah. So the whole scenario just there, and this bucket of the you can't enter. So the whole story was just messed up. Men that people said if Banky W and Adesua break up, they will not believe in love again. As you say, if you believe in love, my sister or brother, and you don't know what's here to talk. As you say, if you believe in love, you dey get me. Normally, if you not use person's storyline, want to get your own default, you dey get because of something's happening now. Some people they look up to this social media, to these celebrities. Most people look up to this celebrity as their god. I don't know. Say maybe I would say they talk or they do something. Those guys have their own life. Oh. Seriously speaking, for me, I just think they are just doing those things just to please their fans. Those guys get what they do on a rare movie. They get their own private life. That's why if you see one or two things we play online, you're going to say, ah, no, she's not supposed to do this kind of thing. But that's a lifestyle. That's his lifestyle. Now, him be that one. But everything they do, they try please una. They get. And I also saw this thing before I talk more about this because the thing really pissed me off. I really want to know what really went down. If this alleged news is true or not. Then I came to this post. Here's the post. Okay, so this one says, listen. It say if Banky W infidelity scandal is genuinely, I will not blame Banky W. What happened to women supporting women? Right, comma, women supporting women. That's the question. What happened to women supporting women? That one, let me first just break that one down to you first. That women supporting women, I'm not sure say they exist. But definitely a woman you know a woman will know you're into a relationship, you are married or you are into someone, then she will want to come in. But that one, would they come to that one? Because she wants to come in to make sure that woman leaves, she stay, or she just wants to scatter on make she just see what her own way. They get. So let me continue. Okay, let me start again. If Banky W infidelity scandal is genuinely, I will not blame Banky W. What happened to women supporting women? Why would a lady know Banky W is married to Adesuwa and still sleep with him? Question mark. Ladies will know you have a beautiful marriage, seduce you until you sleep with them. The fast has to end. Many young ladies have even told themselves that they will not date a man unless he is married. That one is true. Many young ladies, many young ladies. I was opportune to speak with a girl I was dating, a married man one day. I was like, is this really the life you want? You're young. Why can't you get an average guy like your age mate or the one is older than you, 2 to 3 years or more? She replied was like, I'm married or married, married or born. I'm matured. I was like, is that how you define your maturity? But the thing was crazy to me. Is that how you define your maturity? So because person don't born, don't marry, don't mature. I was like, no. But I just don't want to go into that details. I just leave her to her fate. And she know what she do normally. Make you know, so all these small girls and before they come start to insult you because of one or two. So I was like, no problem, it's your own lifestyle. But for me, I think it's a no for me. It's just like that. Then as this thing constantly happened, the saga, I sat down and I was thinking, This world generally, which they happen now, you see that break up, divorce. You see these things. That's what the social media is showing us. But I still believe there is still a good marriage. Don't quote me wrong, definitely. But the they are not letting us see those things. The social media is not letting us see these things. If you see this saga and or just come give and one come capture. If you can capture your heart, you can say, this thing and so it be. But the good one, they are not posting them because they know they will not get reaction on it. That's true. Because with anything we did good, they don't get reaction. And what they bad, then people like to talk more about. So that's why they bring this kind of news to us. But don't get it twisted, okay? There are still some healthy relationship. There are still some good lasting relationship out there. So not let what you they see or hear change your thought or change your mentality. Say no, you don't want date or things, or you don't want to settle down, things like that. No, don't get it twisted, okay? People are still getting married today. I've seen a relationship of 40 to 60 years, they are still together. Sure, a day I will post that one in my next video so that you know. So this got me talking. So Banky did this one, that one, do that one, do that one, that one. So I was like, what now happened to Proverbs 18:22? He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. What's that? So what you going to happen, and this wife what people they find and not be good thing? I was asking myself that question because it was written in the book. Like he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So what's not happening? Is it that these ladies are not good thing? So I was thinking, but I can't say think and come once I say, man, God not feel life for a word. Definitely. So God not feel life for a word. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but his word shall never pass away. So I was about judging. Then I remember in the Bible, say written, thou shalt not judge. It said, judge not so that ye may not be judged. Say, for by the word you may be condemned, and by the word you may be justified. You get on. So I know one day condemn because this the tongue can kill, can destroy, and can also save. So I don't want to call the judge person. I don't know how the thing take this. So I was just hoping and waiting that this thing will not be true. I won't lie to you. I was among the people that was like, I hope this thing is not true. It's just a social media saga. It's just maybe a rumor. So I was just praying. For me, I was like, I hope it's not going to be true. I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true. I don't want it to happen. I don't want this thing to happen because definitely marriages now are crashing, relationship now are trembling, and everything is just going. I don't really know what to say. Things are just happening that got you just like thinking, like, is this thing really the way it was supposed to be? But no, don't get it twisted. It's still the way it's supposed to be if you still stand on your own way, if you still know God. And I was very happy to see Banky W on the altar, on the pulpit, when he was preaching. Man, that thing gave me joy. I would not lie to you. I will not lie to you. He said, if I if I do not thank God for anything in my life, I thank God for this woman. Banky W says as he celebrates his wife. He praised his wife. Like, I'll play you guys the video so you guys can watch that video. Then I'll come back and deliberate more on
middle. So join something, join a community, find people that you can pray with, find people you can talk to. If I don't thank God for anything in my life, I thank God for this woman. Because it's important to have somebody that you can share with. Somebody, pick the right person, that you can talk to and say, this is my struggle. Can you pray with me? Can you hold me accountable? In the middle of my battles with pornography, when I would need to travel, I would keep this woman on the phone. I would keep her on the phone for hours because I didn't want to break. I'd be alone in the hotel room and I would be calling her just to talk with me. Remember the story I read to you about David? We read it today when he almost got killed by a giant. David had killed giants before. But what happened? He was weak. He was tired. So these are the things you watch out for. I'm now getting into the last one. Resist. Watch for your triggers. When you're weak, when you're tired, when you're stressed out, what do you run to? What's the refuge? What do you do in that moment? Who do you talk to? Who do you turn to? When you're weak, when you're tired, when you're exhausted, when you're stressed out, when you've gone through something. David had killed giants before. A giant was about to kill him again. The Bible says his man, Abishai, came to rescue him. So who is your Abishai? You think you can go through this life alone? Not depending on anybody? That's not the way we were designed. We were designed for community. We were designed for relationship. You need an Abishai. And even if you don't have one as of today, the Holy Spirit says he will be your Abishai. Because you always have him. Are you hearing me? So you regroup, you find community, you find somebody to connect with, and then you resist. Guys, this thing is so tricky, it's so subtle, it's so dangerous that you need to set up barriers.
So guys, hope you guys have watched that video. When I watched that video, then I realized something. God not made mistake for me. God never made a mistake. When he took ribs from Adam and created Eve, he said, I have made you an helpmate. You see, with a Banky W talk, who do you talk to? At least, I really want to put this out straight to everyone. If you have not been doing that before, you better start doing it. It's good you pray. I will not lie to you. It's a good thing to pray. It's good you pray with your partner, and it's good to talk things to your partner so that he or she can help you out in prayers, because listen, they don't really know and pass. There's still some guys that are that I can still pray because of the woman where they come married, they're not going to pray again. No, there are still some ladies that was praying when they were single. You come married, you're not going to pray again because your husband only pray. No, do these things. Men, they love those things. I tell you, women, they love these things. Pray together. Who do you talk to? At least pray together, bro. Sis, pray together. Secure your relationship, secure your marriage. Put that relationship, put that marriage in God's hand, because you don't know till they happen. If God open your eyes, see things. Temptation they happen to mind, they happen to woman. So not just say maybe not men they happen to. No, you women also get tempted. Sometimes you fall into it, sometimes you don't fall into it. So it takes the grace of God for you not to fall into it. So also for men also, they get. So let's just do this thing amicable. As is, put God in your marriage, in everything you do. For me, I was happy this thing was just a rumor, and I thank God it was a rumor, and that's it. So guys, drop your comments in the comment section below. I'll reply you. More you also talk. Tell me what you feel like. How the thing today you for body about the CBN government. Voila, for me is a no. So if you support them, let me know. If you don't support them, let me know. And what you think about men. When I say men cheat, men are polygamous in nature. For me, I said it's a no to that. Not all men that cheat, not all women that cheat. They see the same men with the cheat, they see the same women with the cheat. So that's that. So thanks guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.